Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Bat here. Hope you're doing well. Today is the 30th. That's right. 3-0. 30th anniversary of The Mask. The 1994 classic comedy starring Jim Carrey. I love this movie growing up. It is an all-time classic. People forget that 1994 was the breakout film debut of Jim Carrey. He had Dumb and Dumber, he had Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and he had The Mask. I mean, come on, people. If you want the Jim Carrey starter pack, just look at 1994. And this was one of my favorites growing up. I watched this all the time. My grandparents ended up recording the movie on TV, and we had kind of like a bootleg copy of it in a VHS tape, and we would watch that movie all the time. This was the breakout debut of Cameron Diaz. The opening of Cameron Diaz's role in this movie, as she played the character of Tina, is still one of the hottest, and I mean hottest, openings for a character in any movie on screen. I mean, and people forget, Cameron Diaz was a model before she became an actress. She was in a modeling studio, and she just ended up walking by an agent who saw her and said, "You, come with me." And that is how she got the role in The Mask. And you see that opening when she comes into the bank and she's all wet and she's wearing the red dress. And you have that Jim Carrey. Holy shit. Who is she? What's her name? And I like. And so this is the breakout movie for Cameron Diaz. I've also always said she's never looked hotter than in The Mask movie. It's hilarious from beginning to end. Jim Carrey as Stanley Ipkiss. Perfect role for him. You can see where he then went on to play like the Riddler in Batman Forever, the Grinch. I said recently, if they ever made a Deadpool movie back in the late 90s or early 2000s, Jim Carrey would have been a perfect Deadpool. And this is a movie that you can definitely see, almost like the pre-Deadpool era, with him as the Mask. I mean, you have so many iconic moments in this movie. Especially the Coco Cabana scene with him and Cameron Diaz dancing. Then you have the other scene in the parking lot with all the cops. Are the quotes. This movie is one of the most quotable movies when it comes between Dumb and Dumber and The Mask and Ace Ventura. You could argue that these are the three most quotable Jim Carrey movies ever. Smoking! Oh, somebody stop me. It's party time. Party. Because I gotta. No, Josie, mercy me more. No, it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. Sorry, son, the dog was running. I had to put him down. Look, Ma, I'm roadkill. Ha ha ha. Hang on to your love nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Hold on, sugar. Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight. Can't make the scene if you don't have the green. Love me. You really, really love me. Tell where I am. Oh, Yeller. Not only that, we saw this as throughout Jim Carrey's career. where he plays the nice guy, and then he kind of finally snaps, like an alter ego takes over. Like Me, Myself, and Irene is another one. Nice guy, nice guy. Oh, Stanley, if you really are a nice guy, nice guys finish last. That's 100% true, by the way. But then we see, we see that in a lot of his movies where he's the nice guy. Even in Dumb and Dumber, Lloyd Christmas. It's okay. I'm a limo driver. He's the nice guy, and then he... That's pretty good. Snaps. This is a classic movie. Then you also got the dog, Milo. He also reminded me of my dog when I had my dog. Cheese. Cheese. No, not the cheese. The cheese. Put the cheese down and get the cheese. Milo, drop it. Drop it. Even the villain, Dorian, he's a badass. He's pretty cool. And the great thing, this movie's only an hour and 40 minutes. Even under an hour and 40 minutes. It's a nice 95-minute action, comedy, fun movie. Quotable. You can't go wrong with Jim Carrey's The Mask. I think he wants to communicate. Ow! So let me know in the comments below, are you a fan of The Mask starring Jim Carrey and the breakout role of Cameron Diaz? Is this one of your favorites from the Jim Carrey filmography? They don't make movies like this anymore, people. It's not even stuff in this movie they can never get away with. Calloway's wife, Martha, you son of a bitch. You married her. That's gotta hurt. Matt the Man here. Are you a fan of The Mask? I'm a psycho.